doctor.
I don't mind carrying the extra weight. I think of it as my daily exercise.
BestMed Medical Scheme. Better living, better life.
Welcome back. Compared to the global average lifespan of 68, South Africans live an average of 54 years, with experts pinning the blame on lifestyle diseases and HIV, both preventable through proper health education and the right lifestyle choices. Quite an eye-opener, isn't it? Speaking of which, ever wondered where the phrase 20/20 vision comes from? Well, the 20/20 designation simply means that you can see at 20 feet what the average person can see. Many people have vision better than 20/20. The question is, what's your vision like? We're going to test that in a few moments, but first, I want to welcome to the studio for the very first time a man that is our newest member to the team. You've seen him on My Top Billing Dream, Dr. Chamendran Naidoo. Welcome, Chamendran. Very good to have you with us.
Thank you very much for having me.
And the cake is because you're here for the first time, but it's also your birthday a couple of days ago, so happy birthday and welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. But I have to point something out. I got a briefing saying that for camera, no stripes, no checks, no polka dots. Now, I see polka dots there.
And I see stripes there.
Oh, man.
Chamendran, tell us a bit about your medical pedigree, your interests.
Well, basically, I was born in Durban. Grew up in Cape Town. I studied medicine in Stellenbosch University, and now I work for the Navy, saving the brave men and women who are saving us.
Fantastic. Well, thank you for doing what you're doing. We know you look good, but we want to test if you can see good. That's the first thing you're doing on camera. So I'm going to ask you to go sit in the audience, and we're going to test your eyesight along with everyone else's eyesight. Good to go?
I don't know if this is a good idea. Those years of burning the midnight oil with the textbooks might be catching up on
it. It might do. We'll see now in a moment.
Let's take a look.
Cool. Thanks, Chamendran. The Snellen test really is a gold standard and so simple to do that you can test your vision at home with the help of a friend. Get hold of a Snellen chart. You can download it, you can print it, you can get an application on your phone even, or take a look at your TV screen in the next few moments. If you have contacts or glasses, wear them. Put the chart on a wall at eye level and stand about 6 meters, in fact exactly 6 meters from the wall or from your TV. Cover one eye and starting at the top, read each letter out loud, or in this case, decide which direction the E is facing. Have your friend note the smallest line you can read correctly and then test the other eye in exactly the same manner. That's what we're going to do with Chamendran right now. Chamendran, you're up. I'm not going to go through the whole chart, Chamendran. I'm going to start on the green line just above that. What direction is this little E facing? No whispering from the audience. All right, go for it. There you go.
To the right. Up. To the right. Left.
Okay, perfect. All right, let's go straight to our 20/20 line. That's the line just above the red one. Chamendran, why don't you read it from left to right and tell us what you've got?
I've got right, left, up, down, right, left.
Fantastic, with just one short whisper from the audience. Thank you for that. You have 20/20 vision, Chamendran, which is fantastic. Come back and join me up front. If you can't read the 20/20 line with either eye, you may need vision correction. Just remember that it's always preferable to have a professional test your eyes properly. This just gives you a rough idea of your visual acuity. The next visual test we're going to do determines your color perception. The test consists of a number of colored plates, each of which contains a circle of randomized colored dots. Within the pattern are dots which form a number or a shape clearly visible to those with normal color vision and invisible or difficult to see to those with a color vision defect. So this is for you at home right now. Take a look at these slides. So the first slide, you should be able to see 5. The next slide, what do you see, Chamendran?
25.
Okay. And the final slide, a question mark. If you couldn't see that, there might be a color perception issue with your vision.
Because of the fact that there are so many different television screens out there displaying different types of colors, the accuracy of this televised color vision test is actually limited and can only rarely be used as a screening test. For a diagnosis, you should see your vision care professional who will do the full test.
Yeah, no, you're so right. The challenge we face with our eyes is that we often don't realize we have a problem because our eyesight is controlled by our brains, a very adaptable organ, which compensates for small imperfections. So even though you may not feel as though you have visual issues, it's a good idea to have a professional test them for you on a regular basis so that you can pick up and treat any eye conditions early enough before they start to do irreparable damage. So if you have good eyesight, here are some basic tips to maintaining your 20/20 vision.
Eat for your heart and for your eyes. Foods that are good for your heart are good for your eyes too.
It's important to know your health history. Many seemingly unrelated health conditions can affect your eyes, most notably high blood pressure and diabetes, which reduce blood flow to those eyes.
Kick the habit for better eyesight. Smoking has been linked to an increased risk for cataracts and macular degeneration.
Wear sunglasses. Too much UV exposure increases your risk for cataracts and macular degeneration. Choose quality sunglasses that block 100% of both UVA and UVB rays.
Visit your eye doctor regularly. As you age, your risk increases for some eye diseases, such as glaucoma, that have no symptoms. So it's possible to have this condition and not know it. By having regular eye exams, you can catch any eye problems early on when they are easier to treat.
Bottom line is, don't take your eyesight for granted.
I take great care when choosing my multivitamins. It'll benefit me in the long run. Best Med Medical Scheme. Better living, better life.
I want to live the best life.